All right, so this image is also installed right on this version. So if you see the image right of the 17.1.3 is successfully installed, right? And now what we need to do, we need to just double check right the all prerequisites. So let me open my checklist, right? So if you see the checklist, right? So download the image, transfer, install. These all are done, right? First of all, I need to take backup, right? So what I can do, I can go to archive. I can delete the old backup. These are not needed. And let me take press backup. I can say backup for upgrade. And let me click on finish button. I don't want to encrypt anything, right? And my 02 is the active, right? It's managing a carry right all traffics right now. And whatever we are doing our standby box. So now it's creating the backup. So backup is done. Let me say okay. And let me download it on my offline machine, right? Why offline? If in case anything right goes wrong, right, we can restore with this backup. So this done. Now we can go to the software management. Or first of all, right, I will come to the checklist, right? So this one is done. Now I start with the standby. We are in the and so what is the next? Reactivate the license. So for what I will do, I will go to the system. I will go to the license and I will click on reactivate license. Once I will click on the reactivate license, I will use the manual mode. I will say next. It will give me the dossier, right? And I will access this activate.myf5.com and I will paste the dossier here. I will say next. Right. I can control A, control C, copy the license and sometime right on the activate F5 website, right, it will ask right some agreement means uh, the agreement, right, whatever it's asking for reading. So if I ask right, just do that. Let me close that one. And I right click on the reactivate license. So it's right started. Now it will goes to offline state automatically, but it will be come back once right. It will our license will be reactivated. It will take right minutes or 2 minutes. Okay, it's done. I can say next. So my license part is also done, right? I can say yes, done. Now, what I need to do, I need to move my device into the offline state, right? Right now it's in the offline state because we just activate the reactivate the license, but I will wait right to come back and then I will put into the offline state. Good, this is not the correct offline state, right? It's kind of the I just click on the reactivate license. That's the reason, right? So still it's offline state. I'm just waiting right to come back. It should be green to the here instead of offline. It should be online, right? So you see now it's coming online, right? Disconnected it's showing because we have the on one device we have the 17.1.3 and another one we have the 17.16.x. That's the reason. So now let me go to the overview. So you see version mismatch, right? So now I will click on the online. And first of all, I will move it to the fourth offline state. I will say yes, I need to move. I want to move it to the fourth offline. So now it's moved to the fourth offline. And now I need to go here and I will go to the software management, boot location, and I will ask right to boot with the 17.1.3, right? So I will click on my HD 1.2 and I will say install configuration, yes, right? So this is right from where to where we are going. So we are going from 1.1 to the 1.2. This is a 5 gig product. From 16 version to 17 we are going. From this build to this build we are going. Allowed version we can say yes. Install configuration I'm saying yes. And source volume also I'm saying this one 1.1 whatever we have adjusted, right? I will say activate. Once you click on the activate button, it will start your upgrade, right? So you see it will be start. It will show right everything reboot and all. Let's wait for few minutes. It's right basically if you see right here. So it's started, right? Reboot is requested, right? And if you see, shutdown process is in place right now, right? So shutdown process is started. Now if you see right, our F5 is right booting now. HA features update reboot requested, right? So it's now installing, not installing, right? But we can say uh, updating the config from the existing version to new one. We can say 16 to 17 version now, right? It will take few minutes. Let's wait. We can't do right now. We can't do anything on this process. So let's wait for few minutes. You see, now this process is started, right? It's stopping now. So here, if you see now rebooting, right? So reboot is process. I'm waiting to just log in, right? Okay, so if you see, right, it's asking to log in now. Let me root LTM 2026, right? So this come into the inoperative mode, right? And if you noticed, right, that this is booted with, right, with 17.1.3, right? So now on the both devices, we have the version 17.1.3, right? So this GUI, right, is still running some daemon, you see, restarting dev mgmt, right, daemon and other daemons. That's the reason, right, it's showing reboot progress still. But if you see in the CLI, right, device is rebooted, but some daemons are still restarting and all. So that's the reason we are not able to take the complete GUI, right? It will take maybe 1 more minute. Now it's saying, right, disconnected, inoperative, right? If I run the command so sys version, you can see what version we have right now. So our F5 is rebooted with the 17.1.3 image. And this is your standby box, right? So right now it's not showing active standby, but yeah, it will show. Okay, so we got the login prompt. So right now it's showing right force offline state. Let me release it to the online. Or before that, I can show you the latest version, right? So I will go to the system configuration journal. So we have the 17.1.3 image, right? And now I can release it. Released offline. Now my this box is showing online and standby, and this one is showing active, right? Let me sync the config. So I have clicked on the changes pending option. And now if you see right there was right one option version mismatch, so it's gone automatically. And I have selected my source device as a 02 and I will sync, right? Sync and override. It will be sync automatically. And here also right under the device management, right under the devices, you can see the version. So we have the version here and we have the version on board devices called 17.1.3, right? And now this F5, right, we have as a standby. I will once write the config will sync, I will make it as a active, and then we will write do the we will send the traffic on this device, right? Sometime, right, it's took some time, take sometimes we can say few more minutes, but right now it's in sync, right? So okay, you see now it's in sync, and this will also will be in sync process, right? Right. So now what I can do, I can make it active, right? I will go here and I will on the 02, I will put at as a offline state, sorry, as a standby state. So force standby, it should move to the standby, right? Now we need to check that our traffic is working properly or not, right? For that, we need to access our client and In the production, right, real production, we can ask to the application team who validate right everything that each and everything is working fine or not. So they can do right the all pre checks, sorry, post checks, right, and they can write documented it and can write add to the email or change wherever they required, right, as per the company process. So now our both F5s with running with the 17.1.3, right? We need to just check, right, our application is working fine or not. However, we see, right, that we have the virtuals, right, proper virtuals and pool, right, all are up on the F5 side. But always, right, ask to the application team to do their checks, right, so that they can rely on their testing, right? If we will do any testing, right, they trust me, right, they will not believe, no, no, maybe you have not checked this and this. So that's the reason, right? Always suggestion, right, that you can ask to the team, right, application team. So think, right, this is the application owner system, or I am the application owner, and I will check, right, my application behavior. So I will open my browser. This is the HTTPS application. I can check on the browser, right? I can type HTTPS colon 192.161.100. So seems like it's working properly. I say okay. See, so my application is working fine. All right. So this was right our F5 upgrade. And if you have any question, right, just drop an the email to learn F5LB. Let me write my email ID here. It's a LEARN learn F5LB @ gmail.com, right? Or if you have any other query, right, you can write down. So this was our the kind of pre and post checks and upgrade we covered. All right. So I think that's it, right? Thank you so much.